celebrating National Hobby Month here on Studio 10. And obviously, this hobby is literally music to our ears.
Rock and roll!
Rock and roll!
You can say that again. We're talking all about the guitar this afternoon, and joining us to jam out, but also to share that it's never too late to learn, is WILX's very own Kraig Westfall, who is normally behind the camera, but today we're bringing him front and center. How are you, Kraig?
Nervous.
Nervous?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, but we're good to have you on because you are technically our Capitol Bureau photographer and editor here at the station, but obviously you're a very talented musician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to give you compliments, so you better get used to it.
Right,
but we wanted to know what made you actually want to pick up the guitar.
Oh, okay. Well, it actually was a long time ago. And I was playing in band at middle school, and I don't know, I started taking guitar lessons. I was 2 weeks into my guitar lessons, and I got with one of the percussionists, Ron King, and said, hey, let's do a band. And so we'd go and make some noise in his basement, and then we got a couple other people involved. Only we picked somebody with talent and who could actually play the guitar, so I was like this close to getting kicked out of my own band in the 8th grade. Actually, I remember they handed me the bass. Said, here, wait, let's lower the string count by 2 and see if you can handle that. So I played bass a little bit for the band, then I went back to guitar. But starting in middle school, we started playing, our first gig was at the Moose Lodge.
Ooh.
I got called off the sledding hill.
Oh, God.
Yes.
I feel like there's stories for days.
Right. So that's where it started, and then that band, we played high school dances and little gigs here and there all through high school. I had another band a little bit in college, and then I didn't do any band, stage, anything for years until 2017. Ran into another group of guys and started a band, and we started gigging out there quite a bit, and that got to be a lot of fun. And I was doing that up to just recently.
What was the biggest challenge you had to overcome?
I think with guitar in particular, it's the dexterity. If I am ever showing somebody something and I start to get a little frustrated, I just remember to like flip my guitar around and actually try to play something. It's difficult. The dexterity takes time.
Okay.
So you've got to give yourself a good bit of time, a good bit of grace, just to get your fingers used to pressing, get the timing of the 2 hands together, whatnot. That's the first thing to overcome with a guitar. There's a lot of tutorials online to get you going. A lot of people showing you how to do it. I'm amazed at what I see online with what folks are doing, especially the kids.
I'm sure.
All good things take time.
But what made you really want to pursue this passion for music outside of your day job?
I'm a little bit of an extrovert, so it's fun to be on stage, it's fun to play for folks. It's funny, when I started, the classics were not classics, they were top 40. They were on all the radio stations, everyone had those albums, and we played them. And now the audience for it is generally a little older. Us boomers stick together, I guess. But it's fun to be out there and playing for folks and see and get that feedback, right? You're playing, they're enjoying it, you're smiling, they're smiling, we're all having a good time.
What is it about playing with an ensemble and a group of people that also brings you joy?
You're not responsible for all the sonic goodness, you know? Playing with other folks and just getting the timing down and playing together to play for others is rewarding.
Why should they pick up and try an instrument now?
Work your brain, you know, do something new, learn something new. And I think it worked the brain, really. I mean, it's a physical thing, whether it's keyboards, whether it's drums, keyboards, harmonica. Yeah, I just think giving your mind something else to do, coordinate with, plus you can just get into all the different guitars there. I mean, a lot of people get into it and they're just basically guitar collectors.
Okay, well, I love that, working the brain and working the hands, and stay tuned after the break, we're going to do just that. Kraig is going to show us the basics of playing the guitar, so make sure you stay with us.